What is the best thing in the world to invest in? Now, this is not one of those videos where I'm gonna say invest in yourself, because obviously that's good, that's great, but I'm talking very technically here. Investing in your health, mindset, education, all the above is very, very good. But I'm talking like, what can I put money into and extract the most out of? In today's video, I'm gonna talk about what's made me the most money when it comes to my investments. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment professional that's licensed in securities. I am just literally talking about my own experience of throwing money around, investing it, and doing what I do on a day-to-day basis. You guys don't know who I am. My name is Sumi. I talk a lot about life, business, health, relationships, all the above. And today, I'm going to show you what I have done to scale my portfolio, to scale my lifestyle, learn how I make millions and millions and millions of dollars every single year in my investments. If you guys want to keep up with me, hit that bell notification to stay on top of all my videos. Click the links down below, and let's fucking get to it. What's the best investment out there? What is the best investment, Sumi? The number one investment in the world, in my opinion, is the stock market. Now, before I jump into this, I want you to understand there's a lot of good investments out there in real estate, when it comes to private equity, when it comes to businesses. Obviously, you can invest into a business and it can grow and it can skyrocket and stuff like that. And, you know, there's a lot of things like that. But on a consistent level, what has made me the most fucking moolah is stocks, especially options trading. And I want you to understand why I rep options trading so hard and why I represent stocks so hard. The one thing I like about stocks more than anything else is that I have access to my fucking money. I want to have my money when I want it. And all these other investments, I have to put it in and I have to lock it in there. And they're like, oh, you're going to make 5 to 10% back for after 2 years, 5 years. Like, I don't fucking want that. I want to be able to get my money when I want to. I want to be able to take money in and out. And that's something that I selfishly want to do. And I've grown kind of spoiled because I've been investing in stocks. Now, another thing about stocks is that the returns can be astra-fucking-nomical. When it comes to options trading, I'm talking aggressive options trading with my aggressive portfolio. The gains are insane. I mean, they can be 200% every 3 months. They can be over 1,000% a year. I'm not investing in crypto or meme coin or some bullshit stuff. I'm talking about real stocks, big companies that everybody knows about. The Apples, the Nvidias, the Microsoft, the Netflix, all the above. And it's because options trading creates more volatility. It also has more risk, but the output is extremely, extremely high. Mind you, outside of that, my managed portfolio does return a good return every single year, about 20 to 30%. That's not passive income though. It's actively trading and actively managing things, but it's not as active as you would think. So stocks for me is the best thing. Now, once again, I want to circle back on this. This is not just put money in there and forget about it and never talk about it and never hear about it again. Like, this is not how that is. Stocks is stuff that you have to manage every single day. We wake up every single morning, me and my partner, and we look at the market and we run a private group where we even announce our trades. And this is what we do. Like, we run our private group to make a little bit of cash flow on what we do because we can't take people's money and invest it. We're not financial advisors. But at the same time, we make a ton of money in our own private accounts, and that's how we really scale up. I've been doing insurance for a long time now, life insurance, and I've invested into a lot of different businesses and private equity, and I've generated a cash flow that I don't necessarily even need. I make a lot more money than I actually live off of. Like, my living expenses are very fucking low for what I actually make. I'm talking under 10%. And so 90% of my income I'm able to put back into large investment accounts. And those large investment accounts, the majority of them are conservatively invested, where I typically return anywhere from 24 to 30% a year. I know I said 20 to 30, but it's typically around, what I got last year was 26%. And my options trading is like my little front end, a little bit of cash flow. I can typically make 30 to 40 to 50K a month just doing that. So obviously that can grow as my portfolio grows. I don't take that much risk, but it's very, very lucrative. And that is something that I use to kind of just pay my bills and kind of manage my lifestyle, because my bills are not that high. You would think that I have crazy bills, but really they're around 30 to 50K a month. I know that's a lot, but hear me out. For what I have and what it looks like, it's really not that much for people that live here in Miami. Outside of that, my business expenses for insurance, they're all controlled with insurance, and an insurance company runs that. But more than anything, the stocks and the investments are where I've scaled my income. And this video is not necessarily about this is the one stock that I've invested in. This is the best stock that I've invested in. What I'm really trying to get you guys to focus on is the best investment is really saving your money. It's really aggregating a large pool of money. I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars if you can. And then investing that with someone that knows what they're doing with stocks, or taking calls in an options trading group. There's a lot of groups out there, and just running up the numbers on your own investments by taking 10, 20 minutes a day to plug in trades and pull out when you need to pull out and enter when you need to enter. And so people that are in our private group with trading, there's a lot of private groups out there in the world. They're making a lot of money. They're making, if they follow the trades, they're making in the last 3 months here, I'm going to show you guys. This is a little options account that we have. Let's see. Last 3 months in this particular account, we have 132%. 132% right there, okay? Read it and weep. Last month, we did about 34%. 34% right there. And so, as you can imagine, this money can grow, this money can compound, and over the course of a year, that 134% compounds on the 134% that you already made, and then that becomes somewhere close to 1,000%. And I know it sounds too good to be true, but this is actively managed money. This is what day traders and stock traders and swing traders, we swing trade. This is what we do. We manage stocks every day. We do 2 to 3 month swing options, and that's how we make our money. And what's good for me is that I have another source of income where I can constantly dump more money in there. So even if I lose, I can just repair the losses, and I can consistently make money without necessarily experiencing a loss, because my positions are typically making money as well. And they dip down here and there, but I don't really feel it. So for me, the best investment is saving your money and then getting into an options group and then investing your money into options with someone that you know that's actually doing well. So I hope this video is going to give you more insight, because real estate, I want to be location free. I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want. I want to be able to move to Miami. I want to be able to travel outside the country. I want to be able to go to Cleveland. I want to be able to do whatever I want. I don't want to be locked down. I want to do whatever I want. And the second thing is, I want to be able to get my money when I want to be able to get my money. I don't want it to be locked up. And third, the investment returns that I make on stock, shit on fucking real estate and all that nonsense out there. I'm not saying that real estate professionals don't make money and they leverage money against the banks and all that stuff. And I know it's a cash flow system and I get that whole thing, but I want to make stupid money. I want to make stupid returns. So keep your day job, live below your means, invest the difference. And if you're ready to invest the difference, if you're ready to take some options calls, join my group, join a group that you trust. There's a ton of them on the internet, and start making a ton of money. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for a little bit of your time today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to hang out with your boy, Sumi. So with that being said, till next time, peace.